Good morning student, Assalamu alaikum. Chemistry with DNA and I am Noman Ahmed. Today we are going to start a new O-level series about mole concepts. So let's get started. Today we have selected one of the most important question from the past paper, and the question is, this is a kind of ore from the iron, that is Fe2O3, which has the mass 1.500 kilogram is given. When it reacts with carbon monoxide, and the volume of carbon monoxide is given, that is 200 decimeter cube, and we are going to find the mass of iron and also the volume of carbon dioxide gas. So this is very easy question, so let's get started. Today we are going to convert. First thing, this is kilogram. Whenever we are going to start in chemistry, whenever there is anything given in kilogram, you need to convert that kilogram into gram. So how it is kilo? This is kilogram. You need to multiply this with the 1000 to convert it in from kilogram to kilogram. So how? Like 1.500 kilogram multiplied by 1000. So this is simply, it will be converted into 1500 gram. This is the first thing. And suppose we are going to find the mass mole of this. The formula of mole. What is the formula? Mass of substance given divided by molar mass. And what is the mass? The mass is 1500. The mass is 1500 gram. The molar mass of iron, we are going to find the molar mass. The molar mass of iron is the iron. We are going to find it in separate way. Let's how. Iron has 55.58 and multiply by number of atoms, that is 2, plus oxygen has atomic mass 16 multiply by number of atom 3. So collectively this is Fe2O3. So when we divide this upon 55.8 multiplied by 2 plus 16 multiplied by 3, the answer is 9.40 mole. This will the mole of this question, mole. So we are going to find the mole, and we just find mole is given in this question, 9.40 mole. And suppose we are going to find volume. Now volume is given, and from volume how can we find out the mole of a gas? The formula is very simple. Suppose, what is the mole? Mole of a gas is equal to volume of gas divided by 24 dm cube. So this is the formula to find mole of any gas. So more volume is given. Volume is 200 dm cube divided by 24 dm cube. The answer is 8.33 mole will be the answer of this question. So just multiply, divide it. Now how to find which one is the limiting among now these two? Now we find out the mole of reactant A and reactant B. We find out the mole, that is 9.40 of Fe2O3, and we find out the mole of carbon monoxide, that is 8.33. So how can we find out the limiting reactant among these two? So what is limiting reactant? Limiting reactant is very easy. Now see, limiting reactant, which it has two definitions: the substance which produces the least number of mole, and the substance which is consumed earlier in a chemical reaction. So of course, the first definition, which produces any substance which produces least number of moles. So that will be the limiting reactant. So how can we find out which one is the limiting reactant and which one is the excess? So the best way, now it has number of mole 1, it has number of mole of 3. So divide the number of mole by coefficient 1, and it also number of mole with the coefficient 3. So this will be divided with 1, and this will be divided by 8.33 divided by 3. So which one will be the limiting reactant? Now see, this will be the greater. So this is excess and this is the limiting reactant. Limiting reactant is in these two. This will be the limiting reactant, because when we divide 8.33 by 3. So its answer, which produces the least number of moles. So this will be the least and this will be the excess. So in chemistry, this is the best way, just to divide the mole by its coefficient and also divide the mole by its coefficient. So here we divided 9.40 and this one comes from here and this 3 comes from here. So we will divide it. So the one which will be in higher, that will be in excess. Suppose in this case this is excess, it will be left in the chemical reaction, and limiting reactant, this is the limiting reactant. So these mole will be used for this and this as well. Now see, suppose this is, what is this? This is the limiting reactant. So here for it has also 3 and it is also 3. So both the gases we have same ratio. So that's why we will be using mole of gas for carbon dioxide will be 8.33. This is also we are going to use because we have same ratio between this and this mole will also be used here as well. 8.3 mole, 8.33 mole. So this mole is used over here and here as well. So we are going to find the mole of this one. So here the best way, if this is not the answer, if it's not the best one, now compare it. Compare this with this. So you will find the best answer. Like we have carbon monoxide have 3 moles and carbon iron have ratio 3:2, and it has the number of moles. It will produce 8.33. And if somebody asks from you what will be the mole of iron, so just it is x, multiply it with this. So 3x will be 2 multiplied by 8.33. X is equal to 2 multiplied by 8.33 divided by 3. So the answer is round about 5.56 will be the answer. So this is the mole. And how to convert mole into molar mass? This is very easy. Now see, this is mole. So convert into mass. Formula is, the mass formula is mole into molar atomic mass. Here in case of iron, it not be molar mass, it will be atomic mass. So mole is 5.56 and atomic mass of iron is, here we just 55, we used 55.8. So the answer will be roundabout, if you just multiply it with this, the answer will be 310 grams. If you multiply it with it, so mole will be 300, mass will be 300 grams. So we find out the mass, that is 310 grams. So what will be the volume of gas in this case? Now see, what is very easy. Suppose from this formula we can find the volume of gas, because we find out the mole. Already mole is given from the limiting reactant, and that is of course 24 dm cube is given. The the volume is given. So we can find out the volume. We rearrange the formula. Volume of gas is equal to mole multiplied by dm cube. So let me write mole multiplied by 24 dm cube. So mole is 28.33 multiplied by 24 dm cube. So the volume will be round about 200 decimeter cube. So that was a special question from the past paper, and we just described it in a best way. Like suppose that was the data is already given. Suppose that was the data in which I mentioned in the red arrow. So mass of Fe2O3 was given. Volume of carbon monoxide was also given. We have to find out the mass of iron and also volume of gas of carbon dioxide. So the first way, just to convert mass into gram, so just multiply it with 1000 and just you will apply the formula. This is the formula to find out the mole of any formula. So mass divided molar mass, mass is 1500, molar mass we will find it from the formula. From the PRA table you can find out 9.40, and also like the same volume is given. Volume is given, mole, this is the formula, special formula for the gases. So volume of gas is given 24, we will divide it, the volume out by 24 dm cube, so you will get the number of moles of gases. So here in these you will compare which one produces the least number of mole, that will be the limiting reactant, and that mole will be used here. So we are going to find the mass. The mass is very easy, just you have to compare this with this. So there you will get the mole, and this mole will be converted into mass by the same formula. So we will get 310 grams, that was required from this question. And suppose volume of gas, you will get the same answer from the same formula. So this is actually the repetition of formula from one to another. So you must be very careful by keeping all the formula in your mind, and it will help you out in next question as well. If there is any question, you can ask in comment section. Take a very good care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.